Not every AYL adventure begins with a big danger sign, but this week that is exactly what we're looking at. Hi, I'm your host Stephen Human, along with special guest Alicia Reverman. We're tagging along with our friends from Moab Adventure Center and Western River Expeditions for one of the most spectacular and yes, dangerous river trips in the world. From there, we'll find a desert in bloom in northern Nevada and what the M stands for in a Big M weekend. It's the greatest adventures in the West. It's at your leisure. Next. Welcome to the adventure of a lifetime. I'm your host this week, Stephen Human, along with Alicia Reverman.
What's up?
Who's decided to join me on Cataract Canyon today for At Your Leisure. This is a trip that is world renowned, and we're going to take you on it for the next 2 days. Well, for you, it's going to be the next half hour, but it's going to be amazing. We're here with Shad, one of our guides. Shad, what are we going to experience over the next 2 days?
What you can expect is fun, adventure, excitement, and even a little bit of time to relax. Everything, all in one package.
All right, well, we've never been.
Yeah, we're looking forward to this.
Oh, are we? You've been last night in the car.
Wait.
She was freaking out.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But I think it's valid, Steve. I have heard stories about how scary this can be. So I'm going to bring it to you, my adventure, because I'm the nervous Nelly here.
So does she have reasons to be nervous, or are we going to be safe?
We're going to keep you safe. We're going through some of the world's best rapids, but we're going to keep you safe. Don't worry. We are trained professionals.
I trust who I am with. I trust who I'm with.
Now, Shad, tell us about some of the scenery that we're going to see over the next 2 days.
Well, you go through millions of years of geology. You're going to see magnificent rapids, beautiful stars, I mean, everything.
All right, so you don't want to go anywhere. You want to stay here with us for Cataract Canyon. In just a few minutes, we're going to hit the rapids. Before we do, though, we're going to head off to Elko, Nevada for our travel adventure.
If you want any more information on the Elko ATV trip, go to AYLTV.com.
All right, well, here we are in Cataract Canyon, and we're about to hit the rapids. Are you ready for this, Alicia?
Oh, man, am I ever.
Are you freaked out?
You're pushing my buttons. I'm totally freaking
Because she's
out.
really nervous.
No, I'm not.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Okay, she's not.
I'm thinking about the picture I have in my living room of Dead Horse Point. I've always wanted to go there, and I'm here right now. That is what I'm thinking.
So now you're not nervous at all to go down the rapids?
Why'd you have to bring that up?
Right now we are at the confluence of the Green River and the Colorado River. There's a little bit of difference between the colors. This is absolutely amazing. At this point, we legally have to put on our life jackets, because if we don't, this is where things kind of can get dangerous. So I'm going to put mine on, and we're going to continue on down. But here we go. Here it comes! Okay. All right, there's the sections of rapids and the river shift with every year and almost every day as the water levels raise and fall. Hold on, hold on! No!
I think you should get back in this.
All right, so we can have up to 20 different sections of rapids on this trip.
What?
Sometimes even more. There are entire sections that right now are underwater because the water's so high.
I think I just got totally hit with the ball water. Maybe we need to switch seats, Steve. I'm not.
All right, okay, so when people tell you that this is a crazy trip, it definitely is. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, go. All right, it looks like we're coming up
I think that's a nervous lap. That's a nervous lap, definitely a nervous lap. That's a nervous lap.
All right, we're coming up on a soft spot here.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so how was that?
You know, Steve, that was okay. That was all right. He said that we're gonna go through a couple little rough spots at first, but then we're gonna have some come up shortly that are not gonna be so nice.
But how are you feeling after that first section?
I'm shaking, Steve. I'm shaking.
I'm shaking.
I'm so glad I'm here.
Okay, we're glad that she's here and that she's alive. We're gonna make it out of this alive.
Yeah, we're gonna make it out of it alive.
We're gonna hit some more of this stuff. Remember, this is a 2-day trip, so we've got a lot of stuff to show you right now. We've got to go to commercial break. We come back, we've got a product review. Welcome back to At Your Leisure. I'm Stephen Human, and we're here at Cataract Canyon hitting these rapids. We're now in camp, and this has been absolutely amazing.
It's been fabulous. We are sleeping under the stars tonight. When's the last time you slept outside of 4 walls? You shake it like that. I'm in front of you.
It's not doing anything. Yeah, I honestly was not paying attention because I was looking at footage from.
You were looking at.
I was watching footage from our wonderful thing. So now flip it over. Wait, so.
Go back to physics.
No, I've got it.
Okay.
I just gotta. How hard was it to put that cup together?
It was really easy because Chad, the way cool guide, put it together for us chicks.
Here we go.
Today we have got Chad and Eric cooking for us right on the river's edge.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
No, I've never known how to do that.
You might want to stay over here in case it falls. Perfect.
That doesn't look like a rose, Chad. Thanks, you. This is the way you eat when you're on the river. It's totally normal. Steve, how do you feel about this?
It's okay if you can't get anything better. You know?
Why does your steak look bigger than mine?
I don't know. I didn't slip anybody any money.
But I want to talk about something real quick. How many birthdays can you actually spend on the river? Well, we've got Eric Thompson here, and he's going to tell you how many birthdays he has spent out here in this canyon.
Well, because today's your birthday, right?
Today is my birthday.
Today is his birthday.
We had some cake even.
Which is awesome. So I take it you've spent a lot on the river.
Down in Cataract since '98, all but 3.
But even before Cataract Canyon, you were spending birthdays on the river. You've been doing this since, how old were you?
I started guiding when I was 15. Back before there was age limits, medical certifications and all that in Southern Oregon on the Rogue River.
And when we were coming down those White Rapids, his face was just like a kid in the candy store. Wasn't it, Steve?
It was. I mean, you love what you do. Tell us about that.
It's a great lifestyle. You know, it's not for everybody. It's a trade-off, but for me, it's perfect. And every year gets better and every trip is better.
I would say, well, obviously it's Steve and I's first time out here, and it has been such an adventure. So much fun, and I'm telling you what, when we had time to reflect and look at how beautiful and gorgeous it was right back in the rapids. Steve's up there holding on for dear life.
Well, I was
You're
dead
back
center.
there singing, he's singing.
Sometimes it happens. Sometimes I laugh. It's just, it's an amazing place. Every trip is different and it's incredible. Everybody's on holiday and everybody's always in a good mood.
All right. So here I am, my cot, sleeping under the stars. Had my trusty pillow with me.
Sleeping under the stars, it doesn't get better than that.
And I was looking for little satellites as they were passing, and we would see shooting stars, and it was just such a wonderful way to fall asleep.
Woke up feeling pretty refreshed, or allergies, but it could have been because I got hit in the face so many times in water.
Well, if you'd like more information on the Big M weekend, just go to AYLTV.com. As always, this is beautiful.
This is absolutely beautiful. So keeping it simple, what should people plan on bringing?
Well, it's so simple because Western River provides everything you're going to need. All you want to bring is the stuff for your personal. You want to have a good sun hat. You want to have some sunglasses. You want to make sure you bring sunscreen. You want to get rain gear, even if it's not going to rain, more for the rapids coming over. And a good pair of shoes to tie on, and also a water bottle. Western River and the Moab Adventure Center will even send out a trip sheet that you can check off everything you need as you sign up. So,
now, what type of attitude should somebody bring with them?
a good one. You're just ready for adventure and ready for anything.
All right, well, you heard it. It's pretty simple. You just got to schedule it and come out here. We got to take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have this week's giveaway winner. Well, next week's show looks awesome, but I don't think it's going to be as good as this one.
No way, no how, no way.
This has been an amazing 2-day trip. We'd like to thank Moab Adventure Center and Western Rivers Expedition. Don't
forget our awesome guides, Shadow Roundy and Eric Thompson. They rocked.
They were great. So remember, you want to schedule this trip. You still have time. They do this through the end of June into July, and you can get other trips all the way into September. So contact them. Here's their website. And you know, there's nothing else I can say. You've seen all of it. It's been awesome.
We did it.
Are you glad you came?
I'm so glad I came.
All right. Well, we got to go. Between now and the next time we get together, make sure that you get out with your family and friends and enjoy the great outdoors
at your leisure.
See you later.
Want any more information on the ATV elk?
To this week's trailhead adventure, so it wasn't my fault at all.